Good afternoon and welcome to Nicholasville, Kentucky, where the Illinois Wesleyan Titans are the 2019 NCAA Division III team champions of men's golf. The Walnut and Bronze is the latest trophy to come home to Bloomington, Illinois, as the Illinois Wesleyan Titans capture a scintillating victory, winning by just a few strokes over the Huntingdon Hawks. It was drama all the way down till the end, but Drew Pershing, Ben Johnson, Rob Wuethrich, Andrew Abel, and Skylar Levine got the job done. They held on, especially over those final couple of holes. Guys, congratulations to you. We'll start with Drew Pershing, who led the way this weekend, finishing inside the top 10. You guys, again, as we talked about prior to going live here on the interview, it was a tough finish last year over in Grandover where you finished 15th, but you guys really dominated this course all the way through the week, beginning back on Tuesday in round one. How were you guys able to get so comfortable with this course so quick and let that really galvanize your week-long victory?
Switch off. You go, Drew. Go.
Yeah, I think it's a course that's pretty similar to what we play back home. Like you got thick rough, and then the firm greens here are a little different than what we've had in the spring. It's been soaking wet, but yeah, it was really cool to come out here, play really well the whole week. I think all of us like the golf course a lot, and that's always helpful, and we like it even more now. So.
Yeah. Coming back next week, maybe. Yeah. What was the chatter like after finishing just 15th last year and then having a year to think about things and get better and improve? And then you made the journey, of course, you clinched your 13th straight automatic bid into the national championship. So what was the general chatter and the theme and whatever you guys shared with each other coming into the week? Was there kind of a concerted game plan? What were you guys thinking approaching this week?
I mean, I think we always talk about being confident. I mean, the biggest thing with us is the top 10 teams are all pretty similar. They all hit the ball well. It's all just who can get it going that week. And we, as a team, didn't have the best week on the greens, but we hit the ball awesome. And we really just kind of dug deep and kept confident during the week. And it was surreal coming down the stretch. I mean, seeing everyone in front of me finishing strong, I think I speak for the team when I say that was an amazing week.
This 18th hole, it's not only picturesque, but it's kind of this gathering spot. The gallery starts to form after every day, really, as the rounds wind down. And really the spotlight was literally on this 18th hole as you guys were part of the final group of pairings coming down the wire. What was that atmosphere like as it was just more and more people congregating and watching? And as you alluded to, you saw your teammates just finishing one after another. Can you talk about that experience?
I mean, we play golf. We're not a basketball stadium. We're on a football field, so this is as good as it gets for us as far as, having people around. It's a ton of fun and something we don't always get to experience. But just coming down the stretch, especially you got the water coming in on 17 and 18. It's a thrill. I'm sure every one of us over that shot on 18 was just, trying to, like we say, stay confident, stay committed. That was kind of our theme, just keeping our heads down the whole day. And we all finished strong. We made a couple of really crucial putts on 18, which was fun to watch. I watched everybody come in being the first guy, and I couldn't stop pacing back there because we were all nervous, and it was just so cool to see everybody come through.
Is it worse to be in the crowd waiting for your teammates to come in, or is it worse to be one of the last teammates as it's kind of the clutch moment has fallen upon your broad shoulders?
I think I can take this one. I was in the final group, and I was our non-counter today. So sitting on 16, 17, 18, and knowing that everyone ahead of me had to finish, and I mean, I had to keep myself in it, but I mean, I wouldn't have wanted to been in Skylar's shoes just watching, because I mean, at least I had it amongst myself to try and make some birdies. But yeah, it was, I mean, sitting on 17, I think I walked into the woods like 3 different times just trying to kill some time, because it was just taking forever waiting and watching everyone. I couldn't handle it. So
one of the things that comes to mind when people think of Illinois Wesleyan men's golf is inevitably the legendary Coach Jim Ott. You guys have had the pleasure of playing under him. This is a very special moment for him as he's waited a long time to hoist the Walnut and Bronze along with his players. But what can you say about the influence and the impact that Coach Ott has had on you guys, not only leading up to this national championship, getting you guys prepared for this, but really your overall collegiate experience with him, your entirety of your collegiate career over at Illinois Wesleyan?
Should we take these ones?
Yeah, seniors.
I mean, he promises us a chance to compete for a national championship year in, year out, and that's what we've done for the 4 years that we've been here. He does such a good job on the mental side of the game, getting us mentally prepared for this type of pressure that we were in. Last couple of years, didn't handle it as well, and he just keeps getting on you about being mentally tough, staying in the moment, one shot at a time kind of thing, and not letting the past get to you. So that's the biggest thing that he does, and he cares so much about this program and all of us that it's really an honor to be the ones to win this.
Yeah, I mean, I think he really does a great job of towing that line between being a coach and being just as supportive as he possibly can. I mean, when we're out on the course, there's no negativity coming from him. Everything is always, I mean, even when I was on 18 and I didn't really matter, he just still came up to me and told me, he's like, put a good swing on one, pick your club, be confident. And I mean, I think that's all you can ask for in a coach. Someone who just stays in the moment and doesn't let things affect him, which I think is a true testament to the type of coach he is.
Yeah, and just to, add something on that. I mean, with golf, you're out there on the course for 4 or 5 hours, and we practice a lot as a team, and we're together a lot of the time. And for him, he's kind of like a second dad to a lot of us, just being so confident in our abilities and just doing everything he can in his power to make us best on and off the course, and not only the best golfers we can be, but also the best men we can be, which I think is a very special attribute to have as a coach and just man in life, to make everybody around you the best people they can be.
We're going to naively presume that the last hour and a half has been pretty indelibly etched into your minds, and it'll stay with you for a while. But are there any other specific highlights from this week overall that have been really special for any of you guys or yourselves as a whole?
I think honestly the first day, when we were a couple over, probably 8 over at one point in the back nine, and then all of a sudden we just got hot. We started making birdies. I birdied 3 of my last 5. You birdied a couple coming in. Skylar birdied a couple coming in.
I birdied my last hole.
He birdied his last hole. Rob played solid coming down the stretch. I think that was something that we haven't done in the past. We haven't finished things out, and to be able to do that on the first day with a lot of nerves going on for people was huge, and I think that was kind of the start to us thinking this is going to be a special week.
Yeah, definitely.
Finally, coming up in about 2 months from now, the pros are going to come to this course for the second straight year for the PGA Barbasol Championship. You guys are probably right now just about as familiar and more successful than anybody else who's hit this course as of late. You have any tips or tricks or any pointers to pass along to the pros on maybe a specific hole?
Pretty simple, fairways and greens.
Yeah, you got to hit the fairway.
Yeah.
The rough out
Rough
here
pick.
was nasty.
And that was something we haven't seen really, or you don't see a lot, is crazy thick rough at our level, and it was a fun
6
challenge to
down
deal
hard.
with. So we'll see if they'll have to cope with that.
Well, I think fairways and greens has been a key theme all week long, and now the national championship color will be draped in green for the coming year. The 2019 national champions are the Illinois Wesleyan Titans. Guys, congratulations to you. Hoist that walnut and bronze high, and do so for a long time. Congratulations once again, and safe travels home to Bloomington.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.